Hey everybody, welcome to the YouTube channel. Invicta FC 40 just happened, and there was specifically 3 positions for wrestling, MMA specifically, that I wanted to cover today. Welcome. Actually, we're going to start with the main event. So Emily Ducote had a really good sequence to getting to a single leg. But what had happened is when she got in there, she wasn't able to finish, and I've had this problem so many times, and I said, we got to make this adjustment. They're both in an orthodox stance, and her opponent jabs at her. As soon as the jab happened, she stepped to the inside, and she stepped in on a body lock here, and once she went to the body lock, she dropped down to the single leg like she should have. She came here. Now usually, you want to have the single leg to the inside, so you can dump it, you could push up and trip them over, but her opponent did a great job getting the single leg to the outside. That makes it a lot harder for me to finish this. And she wasn't able to finish this takedown, but a great adjustment I wanted to show you here is if you ever get in a situation where they have the whizzer with their overhook, they have the leg on the outside here, is, you know, rather than try to fight this and try to kick them down, all you have to do is you kind of step to the outside here, and you're going to take your right shoulder and you're going to shoulder down on this. So I'm here, I'm going to shoulder down, boom, just like that. So second takedown that I loved a ton. I kind of call this more so like a reactive takedown, not something that you're specifically setting up, but you're reacting to, well, their actions, and then you're hitting the takedown. So Laura Gallardo lost a really tough fight. It was really close. I feel like it almost could have went either way. And her opponent, her opponent was in orthodox stance. She was in a southpaw stance. And so what her opponent did is, her opponent jabbed. She pulled back, and as soon as her opponent retracted their jab, she came in on the double leg here. Now, what I love about reactive takedowns is that after they strike, and they start to retract whatever strike that is, it's really hard to come back really quick with another strike to defend. And that's why I love this takedown so much. So she jabs, pulls, and then as she pulls back, she comes in on the double, on the lead side. And once they came in, or she came in, what happened is this leg was forward here. Now sometimes when you're in the double leg, if you come over to top me, sometimes when you're in the double leg here, and this leg's so much forward, it's really tough to drive forward sometimes. So what we do is we call this a corkscrew. Rather than driving through, we're gonna turn like a corkscrew, and we're gonna pop, 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 pop. The third and final takedown. I don't know, did I say I already had a favorite? This is actually probably my favorite. So Alicia Zapatella won a great decision. She was so aggressive, had so many takedowns, too many for me to cover all of them. Now, they're both in a orthodox stance. So her opponent goes to up kick. Boom. Alicia catches this leg, and her opponent starts to retract that, and she comes in on a single leg, and their opponent starts to sprawl. Boom. Now when she gets here, she does what's called a cutback single. She's not totally driving across, but she's pulling this leg to cause them to fall that way while she drives like this. Grabs this, boom, just like that. So her opponent is up kicking to try to prevent Alicia probably from taking a shot. And she times it really well, catches it. Now her opponent, just like the reactive takedown we showed before, this is very similar. It's going to be very hard for her to defend and get her balance when she's retracting her strike. So it retracts, she shoots the single, her opponent sprawls, she gets here, and now she's going to pull this leg and drive forward, boom, and dump her just like that. It was gorgeous. Invicta 40 was amazing. Thank you guys, I'll see you on the next one.